My name is Shiva and my roll number is H5. Uh, I am from Electronic and Communication Engineering. Today my topic is advantages of static electric field. Static electricity is a familiar electric phenomena in which charged particles are transformed from one body to another. For example, if two objects are rubbed together, especially if the object are insulated and the surroundings air is dry, the object acquire equal and opposite charges. There are three types of static generation: contact, detachment, friction, and frictional static buildup. Contact static buildup is one of the simplest method of static generation. In this type, static generation, a charge is generated simply from two objects contacting one and another and separating. The electrostatic process: a positively charged electronic within the spray nozzle charge the paint particle. Because these particles allow have a positive charge by repel each other and break apart, resulting in a fine mist that caught evenly. There is also a magnetic effect. Static electricity can be used to clean the air. Dust removal via air proofers use static electricity to alter the charge in the dust particles so that they stick to a plate or a filter of the purify. The plate has an opposite charge of that of dust. Opposite charge attract each other. Static electricity can be used to clean the air. Dust removal via purifier use static electricity to alter the charges in the dust particles so that they stick to plate or a filter of the purifier. To play, the plate has an opposite charge to that of the dust. In electrostatic painting, the item to be painted receives a negative charge from a negative charged electrode that looks similarly to a battery cable. The paint has positive charge and it is sprayed on using a revolving nozzle. The positive and negative charge attract the paint like a magnet to the metal surface. Static electricity has several uses, also called as application in the real world. One main use is in a printer and photocopier, where static electric charge attracts the ink or toner to the paper. Other uses include paint, sprayers, air filter, and dust removal. Static electricity can also cause damage. Static electric field are constant field which do not change in intensity or direction over time. Static electric field are constant field which do not change intensity or direction over time, in contrast to low and higher frequency alternating field. Hence, static electric field have a frequency of 0 Hz. They exert a force on a charge or a charged particle. Advantage and disadvantage of electrostatic electricity: there are risk of for injury because of shock. You could get a shock and it could hurt. It used in printer and distributor the ink. While static electricity can easily destroy miniature electronics, it is a major component in making a copiers and laser print work. Static electricity can be used to clean air. Dust removal via purifier use static electricity to alter the charges in dust particles so they stick to plate or filter of the purifier. The plate has one opposite charge to the of the dust. Static electricity has several uses called application in the real world. One main use is printer and photo copier, where static electricity charges attracts the ink or a toner onto the paper. Other 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 use including paint, sprayers, air filter, dust removal. Static electricity can also cause damage. Here, static electricity is produced when when two objects are rubbed together, especially if the objects are insulator and the surrounding air is dry. The object acquire equal and opposite charges. The main application of this static electricity in real world is one main use is printer and photocopier, where the static electric charge attracts the ink or toner to the paper. Other uses including paint sprayer, air filter, and dust removal. Static can also cause damage. The main concept is by rubbing object opposite charges are attracted and same like charges are repelled. Only this application brings printer a static electricity used in printer, photocopier, etc. Advantages and disadvantages of electrostatic electricity. There is a risk for injury because of shock. You could get shock and it could hurt. It is used in printer to distribute the ink. While static electricity can easily destroy miniature electronic, it is a major component in making copier and laser printer work. There are three types of static generation: contact, detachment, and frictional static buildup. Contact static buildup is one of the simplest method of generation. It is the type of static generation. A charge is generated simply from two objects contacting one another and separating. The principle used in laser printer is static electricity. Initially, the photoreceptor drum is charged positively by corona wire by applying an electrical current on it. Then the printer shines a tiny laser beam across the surface according to the data sent by the computer on a horizontal line at a time.
చెప్తున్నాం అయిపోయిందా
Static electric fields are constant fields which do not change in intensity or direction over time, in contrast to low and high frequency alternating field. Hence, static electric field have frequency of 0 Hz. They exert a force on charge or a charged particles.